God will hold you responsible for turning that person away from truth. Mm-hmm. How do we do it? We simply present the facts, and we do it in love. Mm-hmm. And they can rant and rail all day long, and you know what? You respond in love.
Yes.
A long time ago, I remember there was a teaching that was almost, it was early enough in my life that it became really fundamental, and it was called the Love Walk. And basically, the doctor that presented it said, listen, the love walk is like a path you're supposed to walk with God. Now, there'll be temptations on every other side to get out of that walk.
Yeah.
But he said, those temptations are to walk you right into a rattlesnake pit. Mm-hmm. That as long as you're walking in love, you make it very hard for the devil to derail what God's doing in your life. The minute that you step over into the rattlesnake pit because you got in the flesh, he said, you can't blame God that you ended up getting snake bit because of it.
Oh, I have, because there were so many opportunities in these last 30 years for me to get in the flesh, and I fell right in it sometimes. And nothing was ever accomplished when I got in the flesh. When I could get myself, get a hold of it and ask forgiveness. And I had a lot of roots of bitterness in me. Yeah. And I was making it through things. And the more I was able to flow with the Holy Spirit, the more God was able to work. Yeah. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it having a grudge. It's not worth it holding on to bitterness. It's not worth anything. No. Because there's nothing like flowing with the Holy Spirit. There is nothing like the joy and peace that just overtakes you and floods out to help others. Yeah. There's nothing like
you cannot get into the flesh without getting into the devil's territory.
Yeah. That's true.
And the truth is, guys, with all the things that we present truth. We're trying to return to the faith that was given to the saints. Mm-hmm. Whatever you choose to do, it's between you and God.
Yes.
Now, whatever you're doing, don't expect me to change my theology accordingly. Mm-hmm. Okay? I'm always these are the things that we live, that we know to be true, that we have experienced God with them, that we have found out, not just in theological White Castles, if you will, in academia, but we have found in the battlefield that these things make a great difference. There's even been witches that have come out that have gotten saved that said, listen, we used to go to every C&E service that they had Christmas and Easter because we would pull the psychic violation of that violation of the commandments of God, and then we would use that same energy to attack that congregation the whole next year.
And they've been successful at it. They really have.
At putting the congregation to sleep, dying down revival.